One thing we know about the national security state, they're not creative enough to run different ops into those.
No,
it's
so the
same
FBI,
op.
they finish their Twitter video, or they're doing a Zoom call with Twitter, they hang that up, and then they call Facebook, and then they call Google, and then they call Amazon, and then they call the whoever, right?
Well, Elvis Chan did not think of this on his own at the FBI. He was the FBI point of contact for a lot of these Twitter meetings, but we're going to find out from Elvis Chan who placed the order, who made the call that this was now a national strategy to try to fuse big government, big media, and big tech against the American people.
And I've got to say it that, again, not advocating, but when President Trump came out and gave that policy speech last week, again, policy, talking about defunding the entire, I call it the disinformation archipelago, any organization that receives federal funding, any organization which includes, by the way, Stanford, Harvard, all these universities, that has any tie whatsoever to the censorship of freedom of speech or any government agency that's involved in it. I thought it was pitch perfect. I really thought it was the best speech. And, people were complaining about the NFT thing, et cetera, because it came out on the same day. But if you actually just go back and watch that speech, I don't think I've heard anyone at that level talk like it was basically something I would say.
Yeah, and I don't think that the American people realize that they are funding this offense against themselves.
Yeah.
And that's what President Trump exposed. And the one thing we've always got to give to President Trump, he causes people to expose themselves.
That's right.
And it might be his greatest superpower.